Okay, you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. I hope that you're having a great day wherever you're different of a video. As you can see, I've tried to get this StreamYard situation together. We're going to see how it goes. Trial and error, trial and error. And also, I'm hoping that my audio is better. I feel like this is something that I've struggled with since I've had this channel, and it's a struggle constantly. But I got this really sweet comment from the boss yesterday, basically just telling me that she enjoys watching my videos, but she wishes that my audio was better. And thank you for that comment. I am going to do my best to work on this. I have like these little microphones here, and so I'm trying to get it together with that. And with the StreamYard situation, maybe we're going to get some upgrades on this channel. It used to not be a production, but now I feel like this is a little bit of production. But it's good things. But also, there was a comment because I do follow the whole situation with Kate Middleton and William and the royal family. Everything that's been happening with Kate since she has announced that she was diagnosed with cancer and is going through her treatment. There was a comment by Emojin. She commented frequently on this channel, so I just wanted to shout her out because she says that she is a cancer survivor twice over. The treatment may be successful, but it can do a lot of damage and can cause a slew of other problems. It could take a year or two to recalibrate and find some semblance of normalcy. It takes a lot out of you. And I just want to say I completely understand that. And I am so happy that you are a survivor 2 times over. That is fucking incredible. This is such a touchy topic when it comes to cancer, and I'm just so happy for you. I hope that you're doing well, that you and your family are well, and you're staying safe out in this crazy world. But I just thank you for sharing that with me and kind of bringing me back down to earth, because while I know that like cancer is horrible, like I literally, I just, my Nana just passed from a type of cancer. Like it touches so many people. And talking about the Kate situation, I feel like I want people to know that I am sensitive to that, and I'm not blaming Kate at all in any of the things that I'm like talking about in the situation. I'm blaming her team and a little bit of William, but mainly the people who are behind her, Kensington Palace, the people in her PR comms team that are supposed to be having her back, her assistants, like all of these people who have these fucking jobs. It seems like they're not doing anything to her benefit. They're like throwing her under the bus. Just recently, we got this letter. Let me see if I can pull it up. We got this letter. I gotta go in my likes. Speaking of likes, Elon made it so that likes, you cannot see them publicly. Like you can only see your likes, but you can't see anybody else's likes, which is just like, Elon, you messy little messy ass. But let me find it. I gotta go down my likes. I don't have anything inappropriate. That was Gypsy Rose in a negligent day. I don't know why Gypsy is talking about Rose. Nobody wants that man, honey. But let me, they've done her just a disservice with all these releases of different photos, non-photos, weird videos, blurry images of her, not really giving people an update on if she's doing well with treatment, if she's not doing well with treatment. They've consistently pushed back the dates of when she would be seen. Now it's not for the rest of the year. We're now hearing rumors, all of these are rumors and speculations, that, which I'm hoping isn't the case, that people are saying, and this is where take this all with a grain of salt, okay? This is where the wildness starts, because I guess the royal family isn't saying anything. So people feel the need to make things up. I am not saying I believe this. I'm just saying this is what they're saying because of the situation. And it really did not have to be this way. It could be just like King Charles. We all found out he had cancer. They told us, and we were shocked. And unfortunately, people moved on. And now here we are. But because of the way things were done with Kate and the release of the news with her, and just in the beginning, everything that I just explained prior, people are side eyeing and the questions aren't stopping. And then we're getting rumors that potentially she may be in the States getting treatment in Houston at this top notch facility. But they're saying that this facility is for advanced cancer people or stages, you know, that are unfortunate. So it's like an aggressive treatment where you go there, which conflicts the preventative treatment that they were saying before, or I believe she said it in her video. So there's just a lot of gray area in this scenario. There is a group of people who are just, they don't really care. They're just wanting to poke and dig because they dislike the royal family anyway. There is another group of people who actually care and are just kind of confused by how they've chosen to deal with this whole thing. Because, like I said, cancer is something that so many people in this world deal with and have to deal with on the daily. So it's just like, I hate to say, a relatable thing that I feel like if they would have gone about it a different way, the outpouring of love would have been, it just would have been amazing. It would have been so amazing for her. It would have put her on this pedestal even more than what she was, fundraising, all of these things. But here we are now in June, and obviously they're not going to be trooping colors. She sent in a letter saying that she regrets that she won't be there, but there was a typo. And of course, people are like, well, this couldn't have been written by her. Or if it was written by her, why wasn't it proofread by her team? But it's just, again, adding to the list of whoever is controlling this scenario, not taking the care and attention needed. It's just, why would you not proofread this statement that you're sending out to, I think it's like, what, the Irish Guard or something? Why wouldn't they proofread that? And then something about how they put the English version of practicing versus the European English way of putting it, where it would have an S as opposed to having the C there. And then it says, I am very sorry that I am unable to take the salute this year. It should say, I am very sorry that I am unable to salute. I am unable to take the salute this year. So it's missing the two. And then, of course, they're speculating on the signature here, where this C in Colonel is different from the C here in Catherine. So they have picked apart this whole piece that the Irish Guard has released and, let people know was sent in to them. It's just, they're doing her a disservice. And I truly, for the life of me, I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, this video was not supposed to be about Kate. It really was not supposed to be about Kate. It's supposed to be about Amber. I was speaking in a video earlier today. Amber's fiance is missing. Let me make sure that is still current. I was hoping by the time I got off of work that there would be a better update, but there doesn't seem to be one. You are here watching if you've gotten to this point in the video. Thank you. But you're here watching coverage talking about Amber, so I suspect you're interested in that type of thing. Obviously, you know who Elle Bee is, but if you don't, please go over to Elle Bee's channel, Elle Bee Official. She has the video where Amber actually called in to her live and was talking to her and expressing, she was very distraught. I don't think there's any update, but she was very distraught. She was pleading to the audience to understand that, she did not do anything to cause this, because I'm sure she's seen the comments where people are essentially questioning whether or not she could have done something to him as to why he is not around or why he's missing, which is really, that has to be a hard pill to swallow and a really, really shitty feeling to know that the public thinks that you could have done something to your own fiance that you love near and dear. So she calls, she's crying, she's saying, they had a loving relationship. It's not as what the Ashley and Teen Mom fans reported, that they had this big explosive ordeal and argument. She said it wasn't that. It was just highly emotional. So some elevated emotions were going on. And it was due to the fact that her and Gary 2.0 were talking about his family, and I guess they're Vietnamese, and who Amber is, and there being conflict with that. And it's just kind of hard sometimes when like families don't get along and they just got engaged. I don't know if his family really knew of all what Amber Portwood is, who she is, where she's been, all the nitty-gritty details. Of course, everybody has the past. My goodness, we all have a past. So, I get that. But I don't know if they knew the nitty-gritty details. And the fact that we're just coming off of an episode that really painted Amber in a really shitty light. She's up there calling her daughter a dick because her daughter didn't respond to her in the way that she wanted to when Amber was trying to show her a picture of Gary or whatever. So, and then to get into a fight with her father, the first Gary, in front of the kids, baby girl, Leah's sister, Christina, who's there, who is just the sweetest woman, who really is Leah's mom. And you can see how Leah goes to her for comfort. And they have a connection. They're here with it because as soon as Leah got up, like at the end when she started crying, getting upset, Christina did not even miss a beat. She knew it was up, and then baby girl got up too, and then Amber sitting there with Gary like, what I do, I don't know what happened, acting all shocked like she didn't just cause this whole issue, yet try to switch it and blame it on Gary. So it was a horrible, horrible, horrible scene to have come out. It was all over. It wasn't even just on like people who regularly talk about Amber. It had gotten to like other mainstream outlets talking about how Amber was showing out on Teen Mom. It's crazy. And it was sad. It's sad that your initial thought is that Amber did something to this man. But I don't want to say that. I don't think that's the case. Apparently they're in North Carolina somewhere in this area that is, the roads are very, very steep and windy, and he's not familiar with the area. He left without his phone, just his keys and his wallet. He left his phone. So I guess Amber said that the police has the phone from what she was talking on Elle Bee's channel. It's just a very odd scenario. And to know that the roads are horrific. I fucking hate driving. I have such driving anxiety, and to drive somewhere where you don't know, they're up in these mountains apparently. It's just, I don't want to think that. So Amber is pleading for people to understand she would not do anything to Gary 2.0. Yes, they had an elevated emotional conversation. He did leave. It was about their, families and who Amber is, and maybe there being some contention there. But she made it very clear that she loves him. They don't have that type of relationship, which is good to know, because thinking back on her past relationships, I forgot about one. I forgot about Matt Bear. I was talking in my last video about her guys. Gary, number one. It was Andrew Glennon, who she had her other baby with. Matt Bear, who was also drama. And then this Gary 2.0. And every guy, it seems like it's been something or some type of contention. And, it's just, we're going to operate as if hopefully they're finding him, the police are involved, but my heart goes out to anybody who has missing families, friends, whatever, because that has to be one of the most torturous feelings like in the world, to just know that someone that you love and adore is out there. You know, you don't want to think about it, scared, alone, just like not knowing it's just your mind just it's just something you don't ever want to experience. Um, but if you can, like with your loved ones, if they're okay with it and you're okay with it, share your locations, and definitely on your phones. I don't know if Androids do it, but iPhones definitely do. It's just like a good safeguard to have. But of course, if the phone's dead or you're not by your phone, it's not even gonna fucking matter. Um, and there's all types of scenarios that could have happened to Gary 2.0. And Amber really did seem distraught, and my heart goes out to her. She said that she's not leaving from the area, not going back home to Indiana. So yeah, it's that's kind of just it. It's like a waiting game. Like, I don't know if maybe his family has gone to the area. I'm gonna see if there's an update. Refresh this. Mm-mm. Let's see, 25 minutes ago. So that's the first most recent one. Amber breaks from silence. They're probably talking about Elle Bee's live, where she went on there. Like, I don't know if it's because StreamYard takes so much more to run on my computer side. I'm not sure. But it typically don't work like that because it cannot work from home with slow computer. So I don't know what's going on. Um, but it's on here. Yeah, in a YouTube stream. I hate how they do that. It says Amber Portwood broke her silence days after Elle Bee, and that is where they're getting this. This is where everybody difficulties. Let me see. There's nothing new as far as updates. It seems on that. It is what it is right now, and it has to be the worst effing feeling in the F. It's interesting that Matt Bear and Gary both spoke.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to cut the video short because the audio went out. I am completely trying to do this new StreamYard thing, trying to figure it out. Of course, there's trial and error, but thank you all so much for being patient with me as I try to figure this out and try to make this channel a little bit more of a production. Why not? Um, just I have to figure out why my internet was acting like that because I don't have that in my day to day when I'm just working and doing my work from home. So I'll see what that issue is so that on the next one I don't have like this in and out glitching of sounds or whatever like that. But if you made it to this point, you're a real one. If you are not subscribed, you definitely should be subscribed. And I'm going to for sure see you guys in another video.